Hey Chris, we got our hot deal of the week.
Are we up again?
Yep.
Great. Wonder what diesel pusher they got me. Are you me? Who did this? Is this Kevin? You tell Kevin to kiss my...
Escape is a small, lightweight trailer from A-Liner. This thing only weighs about 1,200 pounds. That's right, folks. 15 years in the RV industry, and they have me doing a video on a RV that'll fit in my bathroom. But seriously, this is something that when it first came out, I was really impressed by it. Still am. We order these in batches. This is a leftover 2018, so that was a little bigger batch than we needed. And this is our hot deal of the week. So Tony's going to flash the pricing up on the screen for you for the hot deal of the week, and let's go over this. Shouldn't take long. First and foremost, the size of this, the profile, very aerodynamic. This is made to be towed. You could have a tow rating as small as 1,500 pounds and tow this, and here's why. It weighs under 1,200 pounds, and you're not going to put a whole lot in it because it's just not that big. So a 1,500 pound tow rating, you could actually do this with. We're going to put a battery on the front. That's going to be about the sum of it as far as your weight goes. A few things inside, obviously, but not a ton. The exterior of this. Now, up here we have aluminum. Underneath the aluminum is Azdel, which is a composite material that is basically waterproof, which is a wonderful thing. Unlike Luan, that is under the walls and ceilings of a lot of RVs, the Azdel actually survives quite fine if it does get moist, where Luan is wood, and wood puffs up and causes delamination and all sorts of issues. So Azdel is obviously a much better product. There's also foam insulation underneath here. We have a diamond plate up front, and it actually comes up quite high, so any rocks that might get kicked up aren't going to get up here to your nice painted aluminum. They're going to take it on the diamond shield down here. Up front we have the battery tray and a spare tire and a manual tongue jack. This does have electric brakes on it, so we will need to fit your vehicle with some sort of brake controller, but we do have a few different options in that regard as well. Now when we come to the sidewalls are actually fiberglass, again backed with Azdel, and again have a nice diamond shield coming well up on the camper instead of some flimsy piece of plastic for a fender well. That's actually part of the diamond plate as well, so that's metal, steel to be precise, and then aluminum wheels. There's one on each side. Frameless windows, and this does have a full-blown roof air conditioner on it that would cool about a 30-foot trailer, so it'll make this into quite the little ice box for you. There are 4 stabilizer jacks, one on all 4 corners if this thing has corners, and that about covers the outside. Let's take a look on the inside. Now as you come up in here, it's bigger than you think. Certainly 2 to 4 people could sit comfortably in here without any issues. 2 could eat dinner very nicely. You could even set up a smaller table over here because there is fold-up seating on both sides, and there's room, in fact, room to move the table down there, so that's a good thing. There's a lot of storage in here, believe it or not. We'll go over some of the upper storage. We have the cabinets up top. And over here. And like I said, these flip up, so if you wanted to store something back here, like your bicycles or something while you're going down the road, this would certainly work for that. And then there's lots of storage up front. I'm going to pause the camera for a little bit while I move some cushions around to show you that front storage. Okay, now there's not really storage underneath me here, and that's because our circuit breaker box, our LP detector, they're over here. So this would be more for electronics, but take a look here. We lift this up, and then this, great storage under there. And then up front, look at that storage. That's a huge storage spot. Now when you're not using this for storage, this becomes a queen size bed. This is actually a great camper for 2 people. You're not taking the family of 4 or 6 in here, but for just a couple of people that have maybe been tent camping and they've decided, you know what, we don't have much towability, but I would love an RV that's not a pop-up camper. I don't have to crank anything up, that maybe has air conditioning and a comfortable place to sleep. This is a great little camper for that. This is an all-electric camper. There's no propane involved whatsoever here. So you basically have a few lights, air conditioning, that's about it. There is a solar port on the outside as well. I forgot to mention that. That's handy if you are going to be boondocking as well, because you could get a little solar panel that's optional and use that to keep your battery charged. That won't run your air conditioner, but certainly it'll keep the lights on. So for fall and spring camping, it would be wonderful for that. So I'm going to do some more moving of cushions around here, and we'll show you what it looks like as a queen size bed. Okay, this actually makes a queen size bed, as you see here, and down below, down here, we actually still have some storage underneath there, so a place to kick your shoes off so you're not getting up and tripping over those. And then if you had maybe a small dog bed or something, you could put it down here if it's just the two of you and a small dog. By small dog, I'm not thinking Great Dane, thinking more, you know, Chihuahua. The other thing you could do is if you are going to be using this in the fall and you think, boy, I wish it had heat, not just air conditioning, you can certainly do that. There's an electrical outlet down here on the left. Get a shot of that. There we go. And you could plug in a little portable heater. As long as you're plugged in at a campground or running off a generator, you could plug into a little portable heater right there. And it's not going to take much. This is a well-insulated little box, and it's a little box. So just like the air conditioner will freeze you out of here, a small little heater would probably roast you pretty quickly. So that's a little bit on our A-Liner Escape. All right, thanks for watching the video on the Escape. I love the special of the week. I have to admit, I hadn't been in one in a while. It's really kind of got me in the mood to go camping. So I think I'm going to take that Escape out camping. Remember, folks, what I said, you can pull it with just about anything.
You know that I love will ever have to be Jenny Jen. Jenny Jen, spin it, spin it, spin, spin it like a spinning top, spin it, spin, spin it, spin, spin it, spin it, spin, spinning like a spinning top, spin it, spin.